But we're going to try to leave this morning at about 8:30 so that we can get to the Malahat Skywalk fairly early and spend a couple hours there maybe. And then from the Malahat Skywalk we're going to Victoria. Booked a room at the Royal Scot again. Again, not a fancy place, but we stayed there once before, and it was really quite nice. Sort of antique-y inside. Oh, so this is like a big square here. Sort of antique-y, right in the touristy area, and it's got a very nice pool and hot tub, and I love sitting in a hot tub. That's one of the great things in life. And it has very good, very well cared for pool and hot tub. It's kind of downstairs, so you know, not fancy and outside. Okay, so here's our harbor. There you can see some ships, boats, what have you. You can see the couple little islands. Apparently you can take a walk-on ferry out to the little islands. You know, we might have done that yesterday, except that we spent what, 2.5 hours waiting for the Comox ferry. 1 hour of that was my own stupidity because I can't read. But still, you kind of got to take into account waiting for ferries. Which is fine, that's part of the deal, but if we wanted to do all this stuff, we should have maybe stayed an extra day here or there, but this is just our round tour. Okay, made it to the bottom, looking back. I think we're looking at the Coast Hotel there, and where we just were, looking out here. Let's go out there. More stairs, ugh. Plus I'm hanging onto an umbrella because it's raining this morning. So I got 2 hands occupied and none for the railing. Okay. Cable. I guess you can walk way out there, but I'm not going to because, as I said, we want to leave at 8:30ish. You gotta grab a shower, load up the car. I have to say this gimbal has been behaving better lately, which kind of leads me to believe that it's just that I haven't been very good at it. But it's not like I'm touching stuff. It just all of a sudden decides it's gonna clamp onto something and it changes modes. And I don't know how that's happening. And I only seem to be able to manually disconnect it and back it into the regular mode. I don't know why, but maybe it's just where I'm putting my fingers. Still, it's a little fussy. Not sure who we're looking at here. So that's looking towards where the ferry comes in. That would be the ferry from Horseshoe Bay, maybe? Or no, the inter-island. Yeah, I don't know. Inter-island. One ferry from Tawasin comes to Nanaimo, and one ferry from Horseshoe Bay comes to Nanaimo, and they dock in different places. So there's one down there the other side of those boats. There's our humble little motel. That's where I'm going. Last night we came into this little park on the walk home and tried to, well, my wife tried to take some selfies. She likes selfies. I think she's posting on Facebook selfies where it's just her and me and something in the background that you can't quite tell what it is. I think that's because Facebook, on Facebook you post vertical pictures, and I always try to post horizontal pictures. So I don't know if you can see the Nanaimo sign, and this nice little park is all lit up, presumably by the city of Nanaimo, or maybe it's citizens, I don't know. They did a nice little job. Anyway, just walking across that little bridge there, and then up, and then going to take a shower and pack up, and we'll probably see you next. I'll probably start recording again at the Malahat Skywalk. We'll probably get there between 9:30 and 10. So I'm out for now. So we have arrived at the Malahat Skywalk. So we're crossing through the gift shop first. Oh, it smells good in here. Coffee, gift shop. Okay, so the first thing I got to tell you is that Google Maps, coming south from Duncan, Google Maps made us go all the way up to Shawnigan Lake. Like it made us take Cobble Hill Road way the hell off the highway, as if there was absolutely no place to turn left to get into this. And I followed it like a sucker, despite the fact that my instinct told me that we should just ignore it. Mind you, it was a nice little scenic drive past Shawnigan Lake and everything else, and lovely BC forests. I never object to that. But totally unnecessary. Thanks, Google Maps. No reason to do that. Anyway, first things first. Okay, so we're going to start with the elevated walkway. Forest elder. They had wallets in the gift shop, and they're called vegan wallets. And they're, but it's like, well, there's always been Naga hide. You know, there's always been fake leather, but now we just call it vegan. I like that. It took me a minute to figure that out. It's like, ooh, I wonder how they make vegan leather. As my dad used to say, it's the hide of a wild Naga. Okay, here's the elevated walkway, which is basically a bridge. So it's kind of a crappy weather day, in the middle of winter. But the good thing is, we pretty much have the place to ourselves, as opposed to summer. And you should see the size of the parking lot here. I mean, there's parking for millions, and I'm sure that there's that many people here in the winter. So we're gonna have maybe a bit of a limited view from the top, but we'll still be able to see something. We've already been looking out over the water, and we can see that you can see a little ways. Frequent fire extinguishers. Safety first. Oh, see, we can see stuff. You can see down into the valley there. See the water. I see a deer, not a real deer. Right down, where is it? My finger's in the way. Sticking its head out from behind the tree. Oh, and there's another one down there. Okay. Right. Well, that's annoying. Right there. So there's lots of arbutus trees here, which I know I just won't stop yammering about, but it's sort of a BC coast thing. Here we're looking at the tops of them. That's kind of cool. I've never been this far up an arbutus tree. You see how it's got no bark up at the top. It's smooth. Here's a little rest stop where you can sit down if you don't mind getting your pants wet. No Wi-Fi, no problem. Read that later. Beneath your feet, a dense network of fungi called mycelium spreads tree to tree. And my goal is 13,800 per day, which is 10 kilometers for me, by the way. So I try to walk 10 kilometers a day, and I'm going to see how many steps it is to walk up this Skywalk thingy.
Aside from that, there's a building.
A building?
Yeah.
I know there's a slide. I'm gonna pass on the slide. Do you want to take the slide? It's just like a curly slide. See? So there it is. It's a good big thing. And it takes you up, oh, it takes you up to where you can see for a long ways. Or you can sit down there and enjoy the view. That's nice. Under some arbutus trees. Oh, I said it again. Let's do, say arbutus tree, drink a shot. No, not really. Top of Tower Net. Okay, so we have to go this way. We're going this way. Hey, and we're out of the rain too. I like that. Okay, gonna check my steps at the bottom. Steps here anyway. Not very cooperative, this watch either. 65.55. Okay, just got to do one more selfie here. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, you can actually see what's going on. Okay, so we're walking. It smells smoky. So we're probably going to stop on every level and look out at the inlet. The inlet, the name of which I am not sure. Keep walking. Have to look that up. And there's stairs. Oh my God, I can't do that many stairs. And there's also a slide. Check out that slide. I'm also not doing the slide, but it's an option. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, look, this looks like a little coffee bar over there. Possibly closed because there's no one here. Oh, there's what the smoke that I smell. Nice. Little fire. This is really a beautiful place. Look at all the arbutus trees. Don't drink a shot. Another selfie with the slide and the stairs in it. Okay, we're walking again. A lot of walking. You know what? I may just turn this off till we get up a few more rows, because this is going to become repetitive and annoying if you happen to be watching a video, although it's very beautiful. Okay, catch you in a couple of more loops. Okay, talks about the slide. Only 8 to 10 seconds to slide down. 12 pieces, 64 feet high, 173 feet long. Why do you slide in a mat? Probably because it's metal. Okay, see you up higher. Okay, we're getting closer to the top here. There's a bit of a mat to walk on. We're now above the slide, so you can take the slide from there. You can walk around to the mat on the top. Here's the thing about the stairs. Be glad you did not have to climb those stairs. Oh, it's a safety feature. Okay. Yeah, no thanks. Here we are at the top. The rain has held off for the most part. No jumping on adventure net. No food or drink on adventure net. Nope. Oh, what a wiener. I'm afraid I'm going to stick my foot through it. Jeez. Look down. Nope, no thanks. I'm not steady enough. No, I'm not steady enough. I'm going to... And I'm also going to edit this out where I'm being a baby. I almost didn't get off that. All right. I was whining that we wouldn't be able to see anything because of the clouds, but what is that? Oh. Oh, are we looking over at Schwartz Bay? Must be over there. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at a map. Clearly. Oh. Good thing I didn't buy a drone yet. Oh, 2 counties, 1 view. Okay, so this is going to tell us. Below the 49th floor. East from here, you'll see Saanich Peninsula. Beyond are the Gulf Islands. So, okay, Gulf Islands. I'm going to have to look at a map and figure this out. And maybe put in a caption later. I don't know. So we're on the top now. Beneath the waves. I believe this is one of the most studied marine basins in the world. Orcas. Saanich Inlet. Oh, okay, here we go. You are here. Brentwood Bay. Oh, okay. So the ferry terminal is like way down there. So we're here. We were looking across at what must have been Brentwood Bay, and the ferry terminal's like here. So this is Sydney. This is a nice little waterfront area, and there's a ferry that goes out from here to the States, I think. Patricia Bay, Brentwood Bay. You are here, Bamberton. There, now we know. Now I don't have to look it up later. A fjord like no other. If you can read fast, you can read that. Or hit pause, I don't know. Fearsome protector of the land. Impossible Malahat Highway, that's what we were just on. No smoking. Okay. Good, yourself?
Good. Did you guys have any questions while you were up here?
No. How can I keep my hands warm? The fella downstairs told us he measured the wind at 90 kilometers an hour up here one day. It's like, we're glad we're not here that day.
Yeah, it gets quite windy up here some days. Where are you guys coming from?
Well, where we live in Aldergrove, we're coming from Nanaimo this morning. We're staying in Victoria and we're heading home.
Nice.
Just did a little loop up to Powell River and around. So
Enjoy the rest of your visit.
thanks. And now we're starting back down. I've pretty much said no to the slide, but I really wish I hadn't. Okay, catch you in a bit. Stuck, you're gonna have to send somebody.
Alright, so once you grab a seat, tuck your feet in the pocket.
Okay.
Grab hold of the red strap with your free hand.
Okay.
And then you want to lean about halfway back when you're sliding.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
And right at the end, you don't have to do anything to slow yourself down. The friction of the mat will slow you right down.
Okay. I got effed up knees, so it's gonna
no
take
problem.
me a
I got my
second.
foot on the parking brake here, so you're not going anywhere.
Oh.
So yeah, you can slide your bum way back if it's easier on your knees. Yeah, getting your feet in the pocket is the hardest part of the whole bloody process.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, it is for everybody. That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, same thing. Like if it's more comfortable to slide your bum back, take more of the bend out of your knees, you can definitely do that.
Yep, that's good.
If not, whenever you're ready, I'll give you a nudge.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
And then lean
Here
back,
we go.
have fun.
Holy shit!
How was it?
It was fast. I started losing my. Well, that didn't take long. I was trying to record it, but I think half of it is recording the wall. Well, I made it. That was fun. Glad I didn't wuss out. Now I gotta wait for my wife. By the way, for those of you who are keeping score, what did I say? I started at 7,500 steps and now I have 78. So 1,300 steps up to the top, back to the slide, and down to here. So, lost the wife up there somewhere. So they opened the coffee bar and they got a little fire going and the Christmas tree, and this is quite lovely.
Supposed to be beautiful this weekend, though. Not in the plan so far, but who knows?
And here comes my wife. Here she comes. She was going to run down and meet me at the bottom. Hey, love. How come you didn't beat me to the bottom? Apparently, one of the guys was saying that in the summer you line up for up to an hour to get onto the slide. So it was kind of cool to just jump right on. Look at, they got the coffee thing open. Let's just go have a peek out here. And they got a fire going. You can sit around the fire. I love the little deck chairs. They're not little, I love the deck chairs. Okay, we're taking the nature trail back. Yeah, there it is. We were up at the top, and one of us slid most of the way to the bottom. Did I tell you? I think most of my video on the way down was the thing sort of swinging and watching the wall as you really get going. Okay, I hope we're on the nature trail. Kind of looks like we're on a road right now, but first of its kind. Yeah, I would say so. 220 tons. Okay, that's the equivalent of 44 orca whales. I was a little concerned there for a moment. big cranes involved. A giant assembly line. Yep. A little like bridge building. Gonna skip a bit. Okay, so there's the walkway that we came in on, or went to the Skywalk on. Now we're on the trail back, the nature trail. And I can hear that no smoking this way. I can hear that little stream, but I don't think we're going to see it. Bit of a waterfall down there, but not exactly in view for those of us on the nature trail slash access road. Huh. That's the structure underneath. Still no smoking. Over a century ago, a tiny arbutus seedling poked above the ground. Like a time-lapse movie, sunsets and sunsets slipped by as the tree grew. Loggers came and cut down its neighbors. And still the tree grew strong. Today it is a forest giant elder. Oh, it's that tree right there. Wow. That is a serious arbutus tree. Do a shot. No, don't. I don't encourage irresponsible alcohol intake. The roots of arbutus tree holds loose soil together, yet they are at risk in BC from climate change and urban development. Of course they are. We're wrecking everything. Well, let's face it. Mostly boomers have wrecked everything. I think the kids are trying to be a little more responsible. And I, as a representative of the boomers, am trying to be vegan, live in a small apartment, and drive an electric car, which has reduced my carbon footprint considerably. And my intention is to do more. We try to promote vegan restaurants and stuff like that. And we're back.
Wait for you because there's no re-entry.
No re-entry. Yeah, but I think today is maybe an exception since there's nobody around. Did we look at this big tree here? Did we charge right by it? Fate of a forest elder. With age comes wear and tear on our bodies and higher risk of infections. Tell me about it. Same is true of trees. A nearby forest elder tree grew for centuries before disease roots and a large woody growth sealed its fate. Ooh.
It looks like dinosaur.
A little bit. It is kind of. It's hundreds of years old. Not quite as old as a dinosaur, but...
See? That's the face.
Huh?
The face of the dinosaur.
Okay, and we're back, and that was good. So it's like 35 bucks for an adult to get in here. And even though it was kind of a rainy, chilly day, it's not bad. We didn't have to wait for anything. And it's good. I would do it. I would do it once. I don't know if I would do it when it was like middle of summer and hot and 18 million people here. But it's kind of nice right now. I recommend this place